Now, do you play video games and
I
stuff?
do.
I thought you
I'm
did.
pretty nerdy. I don't
Now, well, see, I am too. I play a lot of video games. Now, when, to me, like, whenever I've played this one Gaia, I think a long time ago, and there were little spirits, after the people had died. Do you believe anything like that?
I believe that...
I'm
an agnostic, and I know...
As far as the spirit goes, because I'm very spiritual as far as the spirit part goes.
I feel there's a soul. I really do.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a soul, but I don't know, and I don't know if there's a God. I feel like I don't know. Nobody's going to know. There's no way you can know. There's no definitive proof. You can't write down an equation and say, there's God right there. That's him.
Yeah.
That's where he is. That's how he's going to be.
It's faith, a lot of faith, and just, what a person feels, I think, their spirit, what their spirit feels.
I have immense faith, but I do not invest it in God. I invest it in the human spirit. Because I figure it's probably got the worst returns, but it's got the best we've got. I don't know. When I was a little kid, I would pray, and nobody would answer but myself, and I just got tired of that.
Yeah.
I just don't.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's around, just things around you and stuff, sense, to be able to sense and be at one and be at
Peace with the universe, I suppose.
Yeah, be at peace with the universe. Feel the spiritual presence.
I enjoy.
To me, a lot is what it is.
Well, I really do. I love religion. I love to study it. I love to go to churches that I've never been to before. There's a Buddhist monastery up in Atlanta. I love to go there. It's so peaceful and quiet. And I've been to Mormon churches from time to time. I've been to Jehovah's Witness churches. I've been to one mosque, only one. I'd like to go to one more Islamic mosque, but I don't know. The Quran has some beautiful poetry, but a lot of violence in it. But,
yeah.
But the Bible has some beautiful poetry
See,
and
I'm
a lot
the
of
same
violence in
way.
it sometimes.
I like to read about other religions and stuff and just, see what everybody's all about, because basically all religions believe in the same thing, God the Creator. Most all religions, unless you're talking about,
Well,
the
three...
I won't even mention it, it'll be cut. So.
First, second, and fourth... No, actually that would be first, third, and fourth place in religions. All worship the same Jehovah. Judaism, Islam, and Christianity are all broken off from the same Jehovah as God.
Right.
And it's the same monotheistic God that they worship. And I don't know, there's lots of people, lots of things, and something that, the way that I've always felt about this is just because billions of people believe the same thing, that doesn't automatically make it right, sadly. I mean, it doesn't make it wrong by any means, but I don't know.
Well, truthfully, you could get any two people together, and they're going to have a difference of opinion in something, some way, I mean, that's just the way it is. You hear something that, yep, that's how I believe, and that's, how I feel. And then the other person's the same way. There's never going to be any two that I feel. They might say it, just to not argue, but they're still going to feel a little bit different.
One way that I think about it is, in physics, if there are bumps on a surface, you get static friction. But if there are absolutely no bumps, that's the worst friction.
Yeah. Gotta have a few bumps.
There's always going to be bumps, no matter who you meet or who you talk to. There is no place in the world where you go and, my people!
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Now, where can they still get this book?
Sadly not. It was in print for about 3 years.
Yeah.
And nobody bought a book for about 5 months.
That's because they couldn't find it in the search engine.
They couldn't, because I did it.
You spelled rhyme wrong.
I was young and bad at marketing.
Yeah, well.
I'm hoping to get another book published, but sadly, the only people that want to publish me are small publishing houses in Atlanta, and I have no problem with that. And I had a book in the works not too long ago, but I got the axe. I didn't quite make it. I made it into the final editing process, and then they had to decide between a certain number of books, and
that's
not like
good,
anybody was
though.
calling
You got
in and
that
demanding
far.
my book.
You don't know how many times I've put, I've sent books off that I've written. I got, a stack probably this big of just rejection forms on, and
many of those.
It's like that goes into the slush pile. So, I mean, even Charles Dickens self-published.
Well,
Because nobody wanted the Christmas Carol.
Well, Charles Dickens eventually got published, and
Yeah.
honestly, I don't like
After
Charles Dickens myself.
You don't like Charles? What a Scrooge!
Oh, my bad. He got, all right, Charles Dickens published monthly and sometimes weekly in magazines and newspapers, and he got paid by the word, and it shows.
Yeah,
It shows to me.
Now, like A Christmas Carol, nobody wanted to get it though in the beginning. That was after. That was after.
He wrote what is that one with the Please Sir May I have some more, the porridge book. Oh gosh, I can't remember.
Oh yeah, I can't think of that one either. I only know
David
A Christmas
Copperfield.
Carol.
David Copperfield, I
more
think it
of
is.
them, but yeah.
He was the first person to write about poverty in the 1800s, I think. Well, let me rephrase that. First famous person to write about poverty in the 1800s. I'm sure plenty of people wrote their hearts out and never got hurt.
Yeah. But see, to me, that's the way. I mean, to self-publish books anymore, I think that's the way. Why wait for a publishing house to pick you up and get rejection after rejection constantly? It's not that expensive either, to get started.
You can make it where you get about 10 copies yourself, and people can go and buy as many as they want for only about $100.
Yeah.
I
think I'm going to write something. I'll show y'all. I'll write something. I don't know what it'll be. It might be, spell book. No, it might. But we'll just wait and see. Have it come out at Halloween. I think that would be pretty cool.